Hey crafters, today I'm showing you how to create your very own laced choker. Chokers are quite possibly the most trendy jewelry accessory that we see out there these days. And lacing and lace details have been seen in a lot of jewelry designers and fashion designers' collections. My favorite is probably the Alexander McQueen 2018 collection, where you can see that cool laced and that almost corset type detailing anywhere from like bags to jackets to shirts to skirts. So I think it's a great way to combine both of those trends. So you're going to want to start out by gathering all of your materials and laying them out so everything's in one place. You want to have some nice flat nose pliers, just the basic flat nose pliers will do. Make sure you grab 2 pairs for opening and closing the jump rings. You're going to want some eyelets here. You can either choose to match the eyelet color to your leather color, or you can go for a contrasting look. You want to gather some jump rings, some cord or ribbon ends to attach to the bottom of your leather, and then some cool little spike or crystal charms. I love to use spikes. You can really use any kind of icon that you like, but I like the spikes for the edgy look. Just make sure that these charms have a little bit of weight to them so that they pull the leather down. You're going to want to have your leather set out here. I have a nice flat faux leather in just a brown and then a patterned snakeskin. You can choose to use any kind of color that you like. Then you're going to want to have your thinner flat leather cording, because this is what's going to lace in this wide leather. Finally, you're just going to want a nice leather hole punch to get your little holes in there to set the eyelets, and then an eyelet setter as well. Our second step is to cut the flat leather. So you're going to want to measure the leather around your neck and leave a few inches in the front, because this is where the lacing is going to go. So I measured my neck, and this is about a 9¼ inch piece. My neck is a little small, so you may have to make it a little larger, or see if the 9¼ measurement fits you. We're also going to want to set out our eyelets here. I've chosen the brown because I kind of want it to coordinate with the leather. We're going to want to punch 2 holes in each end of the leather. So you're going to kind of want to, if you want to mark it with the Sharpie, you can, to make sure your holes are even, or you can just go for it. So I'm going to put 2 little holes kind of close to the edge. Just punch them in there. Oops, upside down. So I'm going to do one here. Make sure you leave enough space on the edges for the eyelet. Put another one at the other end. I'm just going to guess. So there's 2 little holes popped in there. I'm just going to repeat with the other side, and then I'll meet you back here. So once you've punched the holes in both ends of the leather, you're just going to want to insert your eyelet. You may have to punch like a few times in the same hole so that the hole's a little bit bigger and you can get your eyelet in there. Once your eyelet's in there, you're just going to take your eyelet setter, then gently squeeze it. You guys may have different tools. So just however you normally set your eyelets. So squeeze it gently, and then that one will be set. I'm just going to repeat with the other 3, adding each eyelet and setting it. Once you have all 4 of your eyelets set, you're going to want to take your thinner leather and cut about a 30-inch piece. This allows it to be long enough so you can thread the choker on over your head and then tighten it as needed. If you do anything shorter, it might be a little bit tight, but always just measure and see what fits you best. So we're going to want to take the leather and then thread it through the top side of the choker on the most inner eyelets. Be gentle when you pull too, just in case. And then sort of curve it in like you're wearing it. And then you're going to take this and go from top again to bottom on the opposite side. Then you can see that lace detail starting to come out. Pull it gently. And then you have your lace detailing here. We're just going to add little charms to the end of this leather. I'll meet you back here. Alright, last step is adding your little charm ends. So we're going to cut the cording so that it's sort of a V shape and it fits into your cord ends. Just place it in there, and then with your flat nose, just gently crimp the cord in there. Crimp it flat. Then just continue with the other side, placing the cord in there, and crimping it flat with your pliers. Alright, take your jump rings, and then whatever charm you picked, simply just add it to the loops at the end of the cord ends. So I'm going to grab my little Swarovski spikes. Felt like this necklace needed the spikes. Then use two pliers here to twist your jump ring back in place. Again, when opening and closing jump rings, never pull it like this. Always twist it like that so the shape stays intact. If you happen to pull it like this, you're never going to get that nice shape back. It's always going to be distorted. Got to open this one a little bit more. Twist to open, add your little crystal here, add it to the cord end, and then twist it back. Lovely. So as you can see, a pretty simple tutorial to get that cool trendy look. I'm going to make this other snakeskin one, and it's really great because we've got sort of that basic color one here and then a more fun one for a different outfit. I hope you like this tutorial. Again, if you have any questions, feel free to always comment below. I check basically every day, so hopefully your question will get answered pretty soon if you do have one. Like I always say, stay classy, crafters, and check back for more tutorials. Let it survive.